Welcome back. Watch Dogs Legion, episode 32. So last episode we captured Malik.
Which were released by the organization known as DedSec. Officially, SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself has fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to DedSec.
So now we're going to interrogate him.
SIRS Counter-Terror Director Malik personally oversaw an investigation that uncovered the true identities of every operative in DedSec's London cell.
Come on, mate. Take it easy.
What's this out here? Girlfriend of operative Marv Gale. What's going on, buddy?
We know you're behind the embassy bombings and the earlier ones too. So never mind the bollocks and start yapping.
The earlier bombings? What are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. Even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power, and fast.
But you already knew about Zero Day.
I'm a spy. So yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
Of course we have. But that doesn't change what you've done. Enough to let you rot in here.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. You won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are, DedSec. A footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
Well, that was fun.
You'll like this. Got word from Hamish that Nigel Cass is planning to unveil some new nasty project at a press conference.
And why would I like that? Albion's always got some sort of nasty plan going.
Because Hamish has convinced his Albion contact to talk to us. Apparently it took some doing, since Radu's a squirrely sort. He's been especially agitated lately. but he has insider information we could use. The meeting's at the Drowning Post.
Wouldn't mind a drink while we plan how to give Nigel bloody Cass a black eye.
What's
All
good,
right.
Chief? I'm sorry for not being there IRL, but there's no way I'm coming out of my hidey hole. But I'll keep an encrypted connection open to your safe house. I was having a chat with your mate, Richard Malik. Just a former SIRS agent and a former Albion drone talking shop. Anyway, he pointed me to this audio recording. You should give it a listen. Could be something big.
Let's hear it.
And when you got a moment, give Malik a smack across the chops for me, will you?
Let's play it.
What the hell do you mean there's no open investigation? Are you the police or not?
We are. And I mean it exactly the way it sounds.
My friend was a journalist. She was working on a story about SIRS kidnapping people off the street, and then she goes missing. You don't find that the slightest bit suspicious?
Look, the decision not to investigate happened way over my pay grade. Do you understand? Way over.
You're fucking in on it. Jesus Christ!
I'm hanging up.
And I'm recording this.
The journalist mentioned in that call seems to have run afoul of SIRS. And seeing as they've taken 1984 less as a dire warning and more as an instruction book, she may be in trouble.
She needs our help.
True say. Let's roll.
I've marked her last known location on your map. You should hurry, though. It was dated recently enough that SIRS might not have caught up with her yet.
Alright, so we've got multiple things now. What do we got here? We got some side missions. Oh, I'm not dealing with... I'm not getting my guy out, sorry. It's not important enough. He's just... All he can do is just punch people. Plus, that's going to keep happening. My guys are just going to keep getting kidnapped, so it's just going to be a repetitive thing, too, I think. So we're not going to deal with that.
This is where that journalist mysteriously vanished while she was looking into SIRS mysteriously vanishing people.
There should be something for us there.
I thought we might be able to get ahead of those Stasi wannabes at SIRS, but I'm seeing signs of a struggle. I've tagged a few pieces of evidence that I can analyze more closely if you get me some high-resolution stills.
Now what are you gonna do?
It looks like there's something interesting under that car. Move it so we can have a closer look.
Fuck! Look around.
I'll check another area.
Now fuck it. We need to head back.
Oh, photograph the... I wondered why nothing was popping up.
Tyre tracks, left relatively recently. 24.9-inch diameter. Common size for a larger chassis vehicle like a truck or a van. A notepad file is open. Looks like a journalist's. I've added a transcript to your data drive. We know she was here at least.
Thank you, Bagley.
Checking out.
Get the boss out!
Where's that coming?
That was fun. Well, I got lucky there. Alright, well now that that's done.
I ain't got no money to give you.
Someone spray painted the security cameras.
Bollocks. What now?
Oh, calm down. Did you think I had you take all those photos for my invite feed? If you find the CTOS hub, I can cross-reference the stills you took with the security feed and isolate the moments before the journalist was taken. It may contain a clue.
Yeah, I got it.
Found it. Here is the image just as the camera was blacked out. Notice the van in the background. The partial license plate number indicates this is a government vehicle.
Interesting.
This confirms the journalist was most likely abducted by SIRS. You know who might know where an SIRS operative would take a questionably legally detained journalist? Another SIRS operative. I've got Malik on the line.
Don't trust this bloke.
Do you have to? I suppose I might have an agenda. Then again, I might just be bored.
Get to the point.
Look closely at the paint in the security still. It's not commercial. That's Kark paint. Chemical resistant. Military. Do you remember earlier when you saved me from Albion?
Fuck you!
Oh, come on, that was fun. Anyway, I didn't want the day to be a waste, so I installed a worm in their comms equipment that fed me, among other things, data on their supply requisitions. I just gave Bagley access to it.
Looks like Albion just ordered a crate of cart paint in that color to the Albion Internment Center. Pushing the coordinates now.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh, yeah. Who can I interest in placing some casual bets?
Okay, I was waiting for that thing to pop up. Probably should have just gotten in the car and driven there.
What good are machines without us? Who the hell agrees? Fascists, get out!
Yeah, all right, love. Go on, grab some weapons and take all the...
We want low-income housing now!
Bloody ridiculous. Fucking shame.
Taxes for their fat asses!
Alright, get on this little thing, which I will then immediately proceed to crash. Not intentionally, though. Ooh, we're doing alright. This is, I think, the longest I've ever been able to ride on one of these without crashing.
This is the Albion Internment Center. That journalist who was investigating the SIRS illegal kidnapping program should be inside.
The sooner you give up, the more I can help you. Enemy drone!
Shots fired!
How stupid do you think I am?
I can't shoot worth a darn.
Being shot out here!
Sounds like gunfire.
Did someone just say it sounds like gunfire? Let's go get the tech points.
Let's find him. Drone, begin a search.
Get her out.
Thank you, dear.
Looks like you avoided them.
Well, you don't really... I mean, it's easy to avoid them when they're all
Thanks
dead.
for your help and everything, but we have to keep this short. If I can't get out of this country tonight, I am colossally buggered.
Well, I'm with DedSec. How can we help?
All right then, maybe you can help. You see, SIRS found a legal loophole that's let them arrest you for anything they want. Did your butler's beagle have its hair cut by the same groomer as one of the tone bombers? Well, then SIRS can arrest you without a warrant, and the Snoopers Charter makes it legal.
How could they do that?
Ever since London got on CTOS, SIRS has full access to every email, every phone call, every CCTV stream, everything. When you give over that level of information to the government, the question isn't how could they do it, it's how could they not?
Bugger me. All right. Go to this address. Someone will meet you there to give you a clean passport. Hurry up.
Who's this? What happened? You need to...
Once the journalist makes it to safety, I'll make DedSec resources available to her so she can finish her story.
Not a bad idea, Bagley.
All units. I repeat, all units. We have reports of a hostile in your area. Over.
Received. Let's keep this by the book. Over.
I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
I love music. It's a hell with my artistic hips. This is cool.
Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
Alright, so we just have the main mission here. Tech. What are my tech upgrades? Might as well finish that one off. Well, that's on the other side of the map, ain't it? And again, I say again, I just wonder how close I am to the end here. Not that I'm like...
This is the place.
Not that I'm to the point where it's like, let's just get it over with. I'm not there yet, by any means. But just wondering, how close am I?
Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Pity you can't do the same, Bagley.
The attack occurred just as Albion CEO Nigel Cass was announcing a new security
Turn up the telly, mate!
Our cameras captured video of the attack, which some viewers may find disturbing.
Without their tireless work, we couldn't have rolled out these checkpoints. Watch out! 43C, engage contact right. Aim fire! Aim fire!
Liar, you fucking liar! You're going to kill us all!
Government officials have yet to issue a statement, but Cass had this to say.
An attack on me and my men is one thing. We're trained to handle these monsters. But I will not abide civilian casualties. This city deserves peace. And I promise you, London, we carry on as we are, these attacks will continue. But we don't need to live like this. Scared to leave our homes. Criminals, terrorists like these can be stopped before they even start. And I have a plan to do just that. Your police and politicians may have stopped fighting for you. But I will never stop. Thank you.
This is what I'm talking about. Cass ought to be in charge of things.
The hell he should. He's just another greedy bastard.
Nigel Cass is the only one who gives a fuck about this city.
Twat.
Oi, break it up. Keep it civil.
Fucking hell. Tell me you lot met with my contact and he had nothing to do with this.
Your man never showed up, Hamish. But come on, this was a show. It has Cass written all over it.
It's well dodgy, mate. We just witnessed a bit of theatre. Think we should check out the stage.
No, you don't get it, fam. Radu's been seriously unbalanced lately. Talking all sorts of rubbish about me.
Live theatre. It's a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. Hey! Hey, go!
There we go. Or I should just run since it's 100 meters away. How fast can I run it? World record pace?
This is the site where Nigel Cass was attacked. But, surprise, surprise, his personal goon squad has already scrubbed the area for evidence.
Clever bastards. Get rid of any evidence that they had something to do with this. Dodgy, eh?
Yes, if you search for clues, I may be able to reconstruct the attack in augmented reality.
Better than a Swiss Army knife, aren't you, Bagley?
There is a CTOS data relay nearby. That will have the data I need.
All right.
What's the point of those guys being there if they can't do anything?
Don't move! There's no winning, mate!
Citizens, we must ask that you clear the area.
Sir, all serious injuries have been evacuated to nearby hospitals as ordered. I want a full incident report ASAP. This was preventable, Harris. Human error, and it cost human lives. Innocent lives it was our duty to protect. Yes, sir. The vehicle and floor. Handle it. Gather the media. I have something that needs to be said. We failed. This should never have happened, and I plan on making sure it never happens again.
I'm going to need a bit more data if you want me to reconstruct the scene in augmented reality.
I'm trying to get there. There we go. I was hoping I could just sort of jump through those slits there.
That should do it. Go back to the location of the incident to view the reconstruction.
Yes, sir. Preparations are back on schedule. I believe the stage is ready to go up. We anticipate no more delays. No, sir. These weren't your run-of-mill...
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This does look like pro-terrorism, in the sense that it's both professional and in favor of terrorism.
So, the Tosser has access to professional equipment. Not much of a lead there. Let's see what comes up.
Searching facial recognition databases, and here he is, Radu Florin, an Albion employee in good standing, until he tried to drive an exploding truck into his boss.
Radu? Oh, shit. Fam, that's the bloke put me on the Themis. My contact inside Albion.
Cass didn't plan this. Well, that's much more surprising than someone wanting him dead.
What the fuck did he find to make him desperate enough to do this? Roll it, Bugs.
Look at that. Albion trucks have black boxes on the undercarriage, just like aeroplanes. I can track down the black box, which should lead us to the truck's current location.
Run the plates on the truck, too.
Of course. I'll also monitor Albion communications and 1,000 other little things you would appreciate.
Looks like a disgruntled employee situation. Cass did something to seriously piss this bloke off.
If there's a mutiny brewing, it may well be to our advantage. We better start with having a look at that truck.
According to Albion radio chatter, they've moved the truck to the Tone bombing site. And here's something even stranger. They've moved Radu Florin's body along with it.
The Tone site? Well, isn't that interesting?
Albion has been coordinating recovery efforts at the site, which is rather vague.
It's a dumping ground, innit? For problems they like to see disappear. If we find the truck, we find Radu.
True.
Alright, what we got going on here?
Still during the scan. Fuck you, pig! You better watch your time.
I'm fighting people. I like this thing. I can move on this puppy. I like those dadgum mopeds.
I'm at the Tone site. Are we sure the lorry from the Finsbury attack is in it?
That's
right, but what we don't know is why they brought it.
That's one way to get in there.
Comes up.
This is the truck used in the Finsbury attack. I have a VIN and plate match. The dash cam is a shambles, but the local cameras picked up some audio. Worth a listen.
Oh, Jesus. He's pretty burnt up.
Happens when your truck explodes.
Fuck. I used to see him around R&D. Did you know him?
Hell no. But even if I did, I wouldn't fucking talk about it. Know what I mean?
I'm detecting several optics nearby with no life signs connected. That's where we should look for the driver's body.
All right.
Good thing that wasn't a guy with a gun.
Poor sod's too far gone to be our guy.
Yes, from the state of decay, I'd say this person died, right around the tone bombing. So that's one mystery solved.
Crisped up like a rasher. This might be him, poor bugger.
There's a lump of damaged metal in his noggin that might once have been an optic.
Nothing you can't crack, right?
I'm pulling everything down from his cloud storage now. I recommend escaping from the premises.
So this is just Albion's convenience graveyard. Lovely.
If you consider that new bodies are constantly being unearthed from the Tone wreckage, they can kill anyone they want and get away with it.
That's kind of a good plan, you know. Makes sense.
Eyes up. There could be anyone.
I've decrypted an audio file recovered from the attacker's body. Shall I play it?
Bagley, do your thing.
He's launched them up. They're waiting up there and no one knows. People think he'll keep them safe, but that's not what he wants. He wants control. He sent them up there to watch us. And worse, he called them Justice. Themis drones. What a cruel joke. The project was dead, but he has the team re-engineering an upgrade that'll activate a systemic reboot and... You always hated it when I used my big-up words. I can't let it happen. And without him, it doesn't. Mom, I'm about to do something. Something awful. Or at least people will say it's awful. If they know what I know, maybe they'd think better of me. Less of a monster. But I'm trying to stop a monster, Mom. I am. If you had the chance to stop something terrible from happening by killing someone, wouldn't you do it? Something truly horrible. I'm sorry. I love you.
Fucking hell. Femis drones up in the sky, waiting for the upgrade that'll order them to shoot. I've always said not to trust these damn machines. This is how mankind falls.
Might take months, but Cass could get the project back on its legs. Unless we destroy the drones themselves. Bats boy, the Themis data we wiped at Titus. Any chance you remember enough to retro-engineer a more suitable upgrade?
I'll do you one better. I can code a virus from the data itself.
Bagley, what went through your mind for you to make a copy of the Themis data?
I asked him to. No sense in just flushing data. Never know what might come in handy or what you might learn. So, how do we use it to infect the drones?
Albion's got a primary communications hub at Tower Bridge. Upload the virus there, fam, and all the drones get a dose.
Let's get this over with.
Look at me just moving around. All right. More tech upgrades. Might as well get in position. All right. Now we got a minute or two. Let's go get a little bit closer. Where are all the fast cars at?
This is Albion's primary communications hub, but there's more security here than there is around the Royal Meth stash. You should start by destroying their encryptors. If your hacking skills are up to snuff, dominating a combat drone or two could help.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. That's going to be next time. So, we're going after Albion again. Yeah. So, come on back and we'll pick up here.